So if you ask me, give me a simple way of knowing my Swadharma, it's not something that, it's not at a cognitive level. It is at the doing level where you engage in action. It builds you. You become something as a part of a larger network of people and collectivity where you are useful. You have a unique role to play in that collective. And it will get refined more and more. And you find your soulmates coming together, and you find the joy of offering yourself more and more freely, and the freedom will become natural. So now, as a result of studying Sri Aurobindo, integral psychology, all that, I know I have more predominantly the wisdom soul force that is in me. And that has emerged. But it was not at all visible when I started my journey. It emerged over the years. And it is that emergence and integration and regeneration and refinement, finally your light and your potential is beginning to radiate. And you feel at home. And you feel your self-giving become more and more effortless, natural. And it's essentially, effortless, and your truth and love of your being finds its expression in everything you do. So whether I'm figuring out how to take care of a plant or I'm engaging with the person, to me it is same relationship. Though at the domain of a plant, I saw that I don't just have any clue how to know how a plant feels and how to take care of it and how to let that plant thrive. Because I was pretty much oblivious of that dimension at all in my life. But for some people, it would come very naturally. But with people, I find I'm very easy. I can easily connect with animals. I can connect with. But with plants, I'm yet to find that connection. So we will have plenty of areas to explore and learn. No matter how much we progress on the path, we are all beginners, and there is infinity to explore. And we take things lightly. I mean, lightly, I don't mean in a casual way. You just relax into the truth of your being and let it find its expression, and you'll be surprised by what is emerging. If someone told me, say, 10 years ago, so I will be in a community like this, going through a learning journey, online community, it would have been quite unimaginable for me. Or doing a podcast on synthesis of yoga. These things I had never ever thought of. But they just emerge, spontaneously emerge. But you start seeing your life ahead, vision of what could potentially emerge through you. They gets dropped into you. Like Mother gives visions. This is something you can do. You need to do. And you surrender to that vision. Even if you see that you don't have the necessary skill set, you learn because it is something to be done. So, Swadharma is not so much a career path. It's not at all a career path. It is living from your soul, moment to moment, following the call of your soul. And soul, when it is evolving, it is also revealing what is unfolding in front of you. And take that step, take this step. And in that process, you will find that you have also developed certain kind of specialization. Like I had been reading Sri Aurobindo's teaching for a long time. So I have developed kind of a specialization in Sri Aurobindo's teachings. There are many other spiritual paths. I'm pretty much ignorant about other paths. I know this path. This is the path I have tread. And through that, there is certain specialization, certain identity, certain uniqueness to you. All that would emerge. So please don't think in terms of a career, just living from your soul, and it gives you a vision of what is ahead. Initially, small steps. And as you walk the path, you get to see longer visions. Not just about your personal journey, also about your community's journey, also about journey of the nation, journey of the world towards a new possibility. So that vision and translation of that vision into this moment where you are taking small steps, integration of that in alignment with your soul's truth. That's where Swadharma begins to radiate. And there is no simple cognitive way of knowing it. You have to know it by becoming that. True way of knowing is by becoming, by living that. And we do experience internal conflict. That is normal. That's how we are in our normal state. Various parts pulling in different directions. And only when they all get integrated, the internal conflicts will end. We become whole, Purnam. And that's when we begin to experience Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnam Udachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnam Eva Avasishyate. That is, even every second, anything that you do can be whole and complete when it is arising from the soul. But for that, we need to come in touch with the soul and we need to become integrated and whole, complete. Then everything is an expression of your Swadharma. So you will bring your own unique flavor into the way you cook, the way you study, the way you do whatsoever it is. You will find your unique taste, finding expression. It's a long-winded answer, but I do not want you to have wrong notion that we need cognitive clarity, but it is not any particular skill set, not any particular career path. It's a whole way of being. And just like boiling milk, it's as if nothing is happening for a long time and suddenly it boils. But there is a slow build-up of temperature. And at one point it changes suddenly. Same way when we put effort in our personal transformation or social transformation, there is a slow and steady build-up for a long time. And there are points or a stage in your life, things suddenly shift. You shift into a new orbit of possibility. But that doesn't happen by chance. It only appears to be chance event. Preceding that, there is a low, slow, and long build-up that brought you to the point where it shifts. So please be patient. Now I have a special invitation for you. For those who are sensing or feeling that you're going through some sort of an inner awakening, whatever be the label you put on it, we have designed a special workshop. It's a 2.5-hour online workshop happening on Sundays. It is to help you understand the very universal signs and stages of inner awakening. So once you understand it, you can know where you are in this process and consciously accelerate the journey. And workshop is not only about awakening, but it is also about karmayogi, becoming a karmayogi. That is, yoga of action means your everyday life activity itself is the means not only of your awakening, but also inner growth, spiritual growth. You don't have to withdraw from life. You can embrace life, and through the challenges and activities of life, you bloom, you grow into your better and better version, opening to your spiritual possibility.